Timbalese alo dumare, timbalese alo fiocan. Ma ferefun alo dumare, ma ferefun alofi, ma ferefun olorun, ma ferefun bobo Eggun and ancestors, ma ferefun olorisha say, modupwe. Today, come and venture with me as we all go deep into this forest. We walk around and enjoy ourselves. Here is an offering that I'm asking permission, Elegua, Papa Legba, to give us entrance, and we thank you for blessing. Today I was told not to put coins into this, but pure grain. Yesterday I left my beautiful Eggun stick of sassafras that I have to my Orisha Chosi, because this is what he chose. He chose to have the staff next to him to tell you how beautiful the forest is. I got so scared I left it last night, and I came back and it was still here. Everything happens for a reason. Don't forget that. We're going to venture into the woods. As a lot of people ask, ¿Quién es un muerto palo? ¿Quién es un Eggun palo? What is an Eggun stick? Today we will talk about some of those things and how to prepare for Eggun stick. So as we get away from the man-made noise and we walk into the forest, let's venture off, as we're not going too deep, but deep enough. You will learn what an Eggun stick is. So Mafirifun Eggun, and thank you and permission to the spirits of this forest, this beautiful, beautiful forest. Come with me as our spirits all together, and my guardian angel, Ode Mata Chosi, Ode, is going to give us the beauty of walking into this forest. So let's go, guys. You're going to learn a lot today and tonight. Be prepared for a nice brujeria for a friend. This beautiful tree has so much energy and different fae spirits. I want you to take a look at this, guys. You see this right here? Don't mind the noise, because those who are inorganic and want to materialize are trying to get involved in disturbing this video, but we're not going to let that happen. When you see an X like this sort of fairy cross in this X means they don't want you around this area. This is a boundary that they put up. So do not go around this area. You can really go around, but this particular area, even though sadly people have littered, we did promise the energies of this forest, and they can hear us, that when we see a confirmation of something, that we will come and I'm going to make sure I have this on video. We're going to clean all of this mess up because someone came here and disrespected. Now, I'm going to show you something that I didn't even see yet until the video showed me when I'm making this video. Look at that right there. You see that little hole? That is where different spirits, that is a tween place. That's where different fae energies and the tree spirits reside. They go in and out. That is considered a portal. So let's continue on. I want you to see a couple of other things that are very interesting in this forest. Also, when you're in the forest, always look around, look down, look up, so you don't run into a cobweb or something like that. So come follow me. I have more to show you. This is very important because we rely on the energies of these spirits. Within all these different limbs, there are different symbols. A symbol to you may be a different symbol to me. So how you find your spirit that you're working with and working with the fae folk and so forth is understanding the messages that they're telling you, they want you to see. Thank you and blessings to the woodland fairies. Thank you to the guardians of this forest here. Come on. And the noise of the inorganic ones are still following. Let's go. See, look at all of this. This here you have to be careful, right? Because I just felt something. It could be a spider web. Look at this. Look at the beauty of this. This is all work of the fairies. Mother Nature is always trying to take over, even though people litter and they do bad things like this. When you see these different vines and you see all of this beauty around you, appreciate it. I don't know how long all of it will last in terms of things becoming industrial. So blessings to all of you as we're going to learn what is a palo muerto, what is a witch's broom, and how do you get a very natural witch's broom and make it for yourself. When we say witch, please, this is not a Disney movie. Let's get out of the mode that we were programmed to think a certain way. A witch was a name given through pre-Christian days and followed to Christian days. It means a shaman working with your energy, working with your spirits, working with nature. So this is the woods that we will work on in understanding what is a palo stick, Eggun stick. Very important. Now, when you look around here and you see all the different energies, some of you are going to see things different than others. Please understand the blessings of this. This is absolutely beautiful. This was created by a woodland fairy, and this is why it's important to leave offerings. This was, you see how this is halfway and it goes up a tree? This was definitely created by a very young fae. When you start to develop your intuition and you start working with energies of earth, not necessarily saying that you have to work with the fae, you can actually work with energies that work with your own spirits. You have that choice. But please come back to nature, because this is where the beauty is. Che, there is another cross right over there. If you come over this way, guys, and you see that cross, there's a boundary there that we have to respect. And a lot of things, let me show you something else before we go into the Palo Eggun. Let me go around this way. And I promised him that I'm going to clean up this forest once I get confirmation. There's two man-made things going on today. Do you see how beautiful that is? This is where what they call the mud fairies or the brown people, this is where they reside, in areas like that underneath. And this noise is so annoying, and I apologize. In the bushel there, more there. This is why we have to save our planet, because of noisy industrial things and fumes that are getting into the air that are affecting our livelihood. So stay tuned as we go into the meaning of a muerto palo, Eggun palo, Ache. Continuing this segment, Aho, Alafia, Ase, Namaste, in working with a Palo Eggun stick. First of all, we must receive that in a reading. It could be from a palero, it could be from someone who is a hugan, and so forth. It could be from a santera, a santero. It's somebody with religious faith, or someone even in 21 divisions in Sanse, who has ceremony, who does readings and very good professional readings, to know that you need to have a palo stick. If you notice, a lot of spiritual leaders, even like in Disney movies, you have Maleficent, you have Dumbledore, you have shaman, you have so many different, you have the Navajo tribe. They have a Eggun stick, a spirit stick that they walk with, and that energy is not just so they could walk through the earth. A spirit walks with trees. So remember, as I'm telling you, oh, look at the cute little squirrels. Particular squirrels ran really fast, but that to me is confirmation of the spirit. Now, when you have your sticks, and it is in a reading that you're supposed to have a stick, that particular stick walks with your spirit. So for example, Maya Chosi asked me for a sassafras, and I apologize for the noise. Now your spirit may ask you for hickory. You may also have a spirit that asks you for mahogany. It all depends. Some people get it in readings that they're supposed to have a spirit of a stick with two faces. This gives an example of connection to earth. Remember in the first previous videos, Eggun means bones. So when I hit this, I'm calling on my ancestors. I'm going to give you examples of other sticks. So now, when we take children, our godchildren, or people who need to receive Eggun sticks, or when we ship sticks overseas or to another state, we actually are we're filming that ceremony, okay, for the stick, because the person can't make it. So we get entrance into the forest as being scratching Salam Alaikum wa Alaikum Salam and Palo Mayombe. I'm asking entrance into the forest, and I throw chamalonges. I have the right to do it. You must have the right to do the divinity through chamalonges, obi, and so forth. If you have sansei and you're a high priest in sansei, or your hugan, or your Congo, anything like that. So I'm not giving all the secrets out, but the people need to know. So once I'm bringing the person with me, or I'm doing that for someone, I ask the forest, I give entrance and payment to the forest, and then I ask, does this particular tree or that particular tree work with, just say, Ann Rice, okay, for an example. And I throw my chamalonges, and it will tell me yes or no. If it says no, I move on to another tree or another forest. This is very important. You just can't cut a stick down and assume that that stick walks with you. It doesn't go like that. Remember, every tree has a spirit. Every flower has a fairy. So I'll give you some more examples, guys, because I want you to learn. I really want all of you to learn. Anyone who is subscribed to my channel, I thank you for liking. I thank you for sharing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That's very important. This particular stick, is giving you an example, is a bamboo stick. I'll tell you a little something, and I can mention this secret. Bamboo is very protective to have at your door. An elder shared this with me, and this is not a secret, and I'm glad that he's able to pass his knowledge on. So a bamboo stick, you can do different things. You can drill it. You could put certain secrets inside of the stick that walk with you, and you have it behind your front door. It protects your home. Okay, now remember, if you're inexperienced and you don't have ceremony done, or you're not sure, please, you can even email me, shadowofwool777@gmail.com, 407-747-9516. Don't forget, email me, text me. I prefer text because I know that it's not a robocall. Moving right along. This particular Eggun stick is one of the main ones that we use. This belongs to my grandfather, my abuelo. This stick he received in ceremony. It was passed on to me. Now this particular stick has 9 ribbons, 9 bells. It has been fed. It has ceremony. And I walk with this stick sometimes because this stick allowed me to walk with it. There's much more secrets to an Eggun stick, to a Palo stick. First of all, the person that takes you to get that stick, or that goes and gets that stick with you, whether you're on video, speakerphone, or you trust them enough to do it with your name and date of birth, they must have heart for you. They must love you. Do not do ceremonies with just anyone just because, oh, this person is great. This is a relative of Michael Jackson, or this is a relative of Barack Obama. It doesn't go like that. You have to make sure that person has heart for you, that they're going to be there for you when you need them, that when you call them, not saying they got to run to your call all the time, but when you text them, they text you back and so forth. The person's spirit has to connect with you. Aho, alafia se, namaste. One more thing, guys. After you receive your stick, and it is prayed over, and it is placed with your Eggun, and it receives whichever ceremony it's supposed to get. I also have one that belongs to my Indios. I love sticks, I love the plant, I love nature, I love everything. Here's the thing, once you do that, you have to leave offering to that spirit of that tree. It cannot be a dead tree. See this one, look down. See this? The machines and inorganic ones are really trying to stop it. See this beautiful stick? It's dead. You see all of this? The ones that are standing strong and alive, those are the sticks that you want to connect with. Those are the ones that we have to make sure that walks with you. So now I have my brother, Jesse, I have my husband, they both help me out in working with people and getting their stuff done as well. So big up and shout out to you guys. Now listen to this. When you do get the stick, and after you leave offering and that stick walks with you, as you must remember that these sticks have to be alive. These trees have to be alive. And you're thanking the tree and the forest for giving you that ache and that blessing, aho, namaste. You leave an offering. I don't know who did this here. I couldn't tell you guys, okay? Now I'm going to give you one more example. And I pray there's no coyotes. Please pray for us as we're going through this. And we're thanking all of you. See a tree like this, okay? This is too big, but I'm going to show you something. For those of you who are going through any kind of heartache, pain, worry, leave it to the universe. Leave it to Mother Earth. Leave it to Gaia. Leave it to her. Leave it to Achosi, my father. Mwah! All day, Mata, all day, all day. Whoop! There's a spirit in the woods. Can you put the camera here? Come here. Look at this. Come all the way over. I don't know if they could see it over more. And if you look straight ahead, it looks like there's a woman with a bow and arrow up in the tree. It's sort of red here, right straight ahead. Come over a little drop more. And it's all the way up there. If they don't see it, it's okay. She's with us, watching everybody and blessing everybody of the world. So this tree is alive, right? I need strength. I need energy. I can get a bigger tree. I take this tree and I hug it. And I ask permission to bond with it and to take away my pain as the earth replenishes, as the roots bond with this tree. I'm sending you guys love, man. I seriously mean it from my heart. Not everybody is good, but I'm going to tell you right this. I got nothing to hide. Either you like me or you don't. My heart is for the world and the universe, because I know also that many of you that have love, I promise you, your spirits are going to elevate. For those who deal with bitter people or negative people, get rid of them. Cut them out. We're going to go more into that. So email me if you got questions, if you need readings, if you need banyos, whatever it is, I'm here for you. I'm making this video because also it's important to physically help others. So in understanding this, you have to make sure, like this tree sadly is dying. You can't use this as an Eggun tree. And once again, if you are inexperienced and you don't have certain ceremonies done, just pay for your stuff and have somebody help you too who has ceremonies, because shortcut is not worth it. If a person is not experienced spiritualist, they're not going to be able to help you. Not everybody's supposed to have a Palo Muerto. A Palo Muerto has energy. Some get fed, and I'm going to tell you, some people may debate this, and some don't have to be fed. They just need certain cleansings and things done to them. That's very important. This is pure sassafras. This is the way it has picked up all the energy of my guardian angel, Achosi. If he wants me to do something with it, he will have me do something with it later on. We don't just do things because we want to, especially spiritual things. We rely on our spirits. And let me see something. Let's see what kind of blessing. Just real quick. Wow, beautiful. Raise it back up real quick. Alafia, okay? I just wanted to throw this down. I do more. I'm not giving away all my secrets for a lot, but I'm blessing you guys and understanding the importance and love for nature. Look around you. Look around you. Even under there, we have to respect all wildlife. You see all this plastic? Let me see if I find it. You know, like this tire. These things can't be broken down by Mother Earth. So you see it, you clean it up. You know why all day you'll have good luck? It doesn't have to be a penny, because we're being watched. We had vultures, Mafidefuno, Chuni, Bukole, and all the spirits. We were watched by many different deities and different spirits. And even if you're not being watched, clean Mother Earth. This mess right here and all of these plastic things, when you see it, pick it up. All day you will have good luck. Why? Because the spirits are blessing you for cleaning their home, because physically they cannot do it. Namaste, aho, alafia. I love you, and all of you. Have a good night. Now another thing is, I have my sword here. The sword is the sword that sits with Ogun, Orisha Ogun. Yes, he sits with machetes, but he asked for the sword. It belongs to Orisha Ogun. Mafirifun Ogun, Mafirifun Salavanda. This here, these metals, are man-made materials from different energies of the earth. Before we relied on nature. But in showing you this, it's very, very important to respect the spirits that walk with the energies of stainless steels, but don't litter it everywhere. Don't leave. We got to clean up this whole place. Once I get confirmation of what we're supposed to do, we got to clean up. So Mafirifun Ogun, as I take from me, and I put my enemies' names on a brown piece of paper, and I write their names, and then I give it to Ogun. earth. Iba cheque mofo gun, ma ferefuno gun, ma ferefun salabanda che. Ache. Guys, alafia, aho, namaste, peace, love, prosperity to all of you. And I'm sorry that someone did this to your forest. We will help to clean it up. We need a confirmation of something that's very important. And blessings of grain. Aho. As I'm collecting acorns, and we finished that part of the video, and we gave back for collecting acorns and remembering they work with the third eye. We'll get more into that in another video. We did one before. Let me explain something to you. I forgot to mention my beautiful brothers and sisters of the North, the Norse region, the Vikings. Blessings to them, and we'll go into a video with them. They also walked with wise men and women, walked with spirit sticks. They walked with sticks so that they can climb, they could go through mountains. Blessings to all of those from Norway, Poland, Russia, Germany, everywhere around Europe. Those are my people too, and they're your people, as we're all one. Forgot to mention that they have their own Eggun stick. And we'll get more into Vikings and the Norse at a later time. Blessings to you, and you. Thank you for watching Shadow of Wolves. I say. This up, we leave some from Mother Earth. We leave an offering of thank you. Even if you leave grains that can be malnourished to the earth, it's very important. You can leave fruits as well. We leave fruits as offerings for the trees as well, if you want to do that. So these pine cones are going to my home. In a few days, another video. Stay tuned. I love you all.